I may be getting a little premature here, but we're going back to another great viewer suggestion from JTH, Jeremy Hastings. And this one is Hawaiian, but not Polynesian generically.
I'm gonna watch with you just like I always do. With all the magic here, we're keeping busy. This show will bring you joy, cause I'm a massive fanboy. There's just so much to see when Mr. Does Disney.
It's one of the final 2D animated Disney movies.
Read the charges.
Dr. Jumba Jukiba, lead scientist of Galaxy Defense Industries. You stand before this council, accused of illegal genetic experimentation.
Make more than one?
What is that monstrosity?
I call it Experiment 626.
626.
He is bulletproof, fireproof, and can think faster than supercomputer.
I hope they didn't mean to like directly reference Marvel, because
it's
kind of what that is. 626.
It's
The main timeline of
So it
Marvel.
is a monster.
just a little one.
Show us that there is something inside you that is good. Naughty!
I didn't teach him that.
Place that idiot scientist under arrest!
I prefer to be called Evil Genius!
Captain Gantu, take him away.
With pleasure.
Oh,
Uncomfortable?
pretty smart tech.
Good.
Gunfire in the cell bay.
Open a channel.
Disney was really into
Don't think he's
sci-fi
on the ship
stuff
anymore.
for a short
Confirmed.
while.
He's taken a police cruiser.
Formation! Get clear of that ship!
Navigation failed. Do not engage hyper.
What is that?
Water. Most of the planet is covered in it.
He won't survive in water. His molecular density is too great.
Earth is a protected wildlife reserve? Yeah, we've been using it to rebuild the mosquito population, which, need I remind you, is an endangered species.
Are they intelligent?
No, but they're very delicate. In fact, every time an asteroid strikes their planet, they have to begin life all over. Friendly cousin, neighbor with a beard.
He got away?
I'm sure this comes as no surprise to you,
I designed this creature for to be unstoppable.
which is precisely why you must now bring him back.
What, me?
And to reward you, we are willing to trade your freedom for his capture.
Who's gonna control him?
You will.
Very good, Your Highness. I didn't quite. You're not joking.
Tulele.
Stop. Lilo.
Why are you all wet?
It's sandwich day. If I gave Pudge tuna, I'd be an abomination. I'm
You'd be
late
an
because I have to go to
abomination?
the store and get peanut butter because all we have is stinking tuna.
Lilo, why is this so important?
Peanut butter can't be good for fish
Pudge
either.
controls the weather. You're crazy.
Please! Everybody calm down!
If you promise not to fight anymore, I promise not to yell at you. Except on special occasions.
Tuesdays and bank holidays would be good.
Yeah, would that be good?
Oh, my camera's full again. Aren't they beautiful?
Make a wish.
I call it! Get out! Get out! I have to make a wish!
Go. Pick someone out.
Hello? Are there any aminos in here?
Ugh. The little tail wiggle.
Oh, how?
Wow.
Oh, yes. All of our dogs are adoptable.
Except that one! What is that thing? A dog, I think. But it was dead this morning.
It was dead this morning?
When we thought it was dead, it was hit by a truck.
I like him. Come here, boy. Yes, he's good. I can tell.
You'll have to think of a name for him.
His name is Stitch.
No, that's not a real name. In Iceland. But here it's a good name. Stitch it is. He's all yours.
You're all mine.
Well, what's he doing?
Keep quiet. He's listening for us. Why don't you run?
Bark, bark.
Tear him apart with all both my hands.
Something kids in
What is it, Stitch?
kids in the block. No, that's not it. You know what I'm talking about.
Bad dog.
Comedian fans, you know what I'm talking about. The comedy
You
troupe.
can't shoot and you can't be seen. Look at you! You look like a monster. We have to blend in.
Lilo!
What happened?
Some Lolo must have stuffed us in a barrel.
Where's Stitch?
I'd say you're taking good care of her. You pulled her out of the water. I'm waiting. I'm pretty sure the social worker's waiting there by the water.
Lilo? This isn't what it looks like. We were... It's just that...
I know you're
I was gonna say, try a little harder than that.
but you need to think about what's best for Lilo. Even if it removes you from the picture. I'm sorry.
I need to take Lilo home now. We have a lot to talk about, you know?
I'm lost.
Lost.
Oh.
Oh, hiding behind your little friend won't work anymore. I tell you.
You caught it.
You ain't nothing but a... No!
Fight for me.
Six potato.
Six potato more.
Oh, shit.
I win.
Prison had a giant eye in the middle of his face.
Oh, Lilo. Please, don't do this.
You know I have no choice.
No! You're not taking her. I'm the only one who understands her. You take that away, she won't stand a chance.
You're making this harder than it needs to be.
You don't know what you're doing. She needs me.
Is this what she needs? Lilo! Lilo!
He ruined
Oh.
everything. You're one of them? Get out of here, Stitch.
Surprise!
Lilo!
Oh, Hannah. Hey,
What? After all you put me through, you expect me to help you just like that?
You have to wonder if they bite their inner lip frequently with those gums in that teeth.
He's very persuasive.
Persuasive? What exactly are we doing?
Rescue.
We're gonna get Lilo?
It's my favorite little moment.
Little
savage.
Get off my ship.
Little savage. Ouch. It's amazing he's alive at all after that.
Don't leave me, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Abomination.
Stupid head.
It's a weird tactic. And he's so much smaller than him.
You're foul. You're flawed.
Oh, so cute. I'm fluffy.
How cute.
You came back.
Nobody gets left behind.
And now they're falling to their death. I'm gonna land soon so that they don't fall and hurt themselves. That alone should have made it pretty hard for him to hold on.
I heard the serpent's choice.
We have 626.
Take him to my ship.
Leave him alone.
Hold on.
You're the cause of all this. If it wasn't for your experiment 626, none of this.
Stitch.
What?
My name's
Stitch.
Stitch, then. If it wasn't for Stitch.
Not 626, it's Stitch.
Does Stitch have to go in the ship?
Yes.
Yes.
Can Stitch say goodbye?
Yes.
Thank you. This is my family. I found it all on my own.
Gosh.
It's little and broken, but still good.
Yeah, still good.
Still good.
Lilo, didn't you buy that thing at the shelter?
Hey! 3 days ago, I bought Stitch at the shelter. I paid $2
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah.
For the snap, I own him. If you take him, you're stealing.
Aliens are all about rules.
Good to know.
You look familiar.
CIA, Roswell, 1973.
Ah, yes. You had hair then. Take note of this. This creature has been sentenced to life in exile. A sentence that shall be henceforth served out here. On Earth.
On Earth.
And as caretaker of the alien life form Stitch, this family is now under the official protection of the United Galactic Federation. Don't let those two get on my ship.
Written by Elvis. Okay, so that was Lilo and Stitch. Once again, thank you so much, JTH, Jeremy. I really appreciate your suggestions. You have really good taste. And it was fun to watch this movie again for the first time in a long time. I remember getting excited because Disney tends to cover all the grounds. I still think that Disney needs to make a Zorro movie. I just think that's a little bit of lore that they've never touched on, and I think that would be so fun if they did. So just throwing that out there in case Disney decides to watch, although if they do, then they'll probably be like, hey, what are you doing watching our stuff? Anyway, yeah, this is a fun one, so thank you so much, Jeremy. I have also been requested to see the sequel, which I will get to in this season of Dude Does Disney. I guess there's 2 sequels, I don't know, but at least the one's been suggested. But anyway, yeah, this is a fun movie. It's very different. I remember when it came out, the trailers were really smart because Disney was in the middle. This was like after their big renaissance or whatever that Disney was doing in the 90s, where they brought animation back. And this is where they started to kind of lose grasp of their audience. So for some reason, a lot of their movies were sci-fi based. Like even the ones that were fairy tale based, they tweaked to make more science fiction-y. So like there was the one, I don't remember the name of the movie because I never saw it, but Meet the Jeffersons? That's not right. But you know what I'm saying. So it was that, and then there was like the Chicken Little movie, which it was about, I guess, aliens and stuff. And then there was Treasure Planet, which I loved because I loved Treasure Island. I was a big fan of that as a kid. Haven't seen that since I saw it in theaters way back in the day. And then, you know, this movie and a bunch of other ones. They were really heavily into the science fiction when this one came out. However, the difference with this one and why this one actually was more of a success than a lot of the other ones, rest in peace Treasure Planet, because you're a great film, was because of the marketing. The marketing on this movie was so smart. I remember seeing trailer after trailer of them starting off in a different Disney fairy tale. So this one kind of worked off of that, and it was genius about it because it was like, what is that hideous freak that's messing up our animated world or whatever? And it was always Stitch coming out of different places where he shouldn't. In Aladdin, I think he messed up something with when Aladdin was trying to run away from thieves. In Beauty and the Beast, they were dancing in the ballroom, and then Stitch like unscrews the chandeliers so that way it's supposed to fall, and they're all like, no! And then, and then Lion King, I think he crawls around and then you think it's going to be Simba, but it ends up being Stitch. And they're like, huh? The monkey's confused. Mufasa's confused, but so is Rafiki. Anyway, point is, they did really great marketing for this movie, so that really helps. They always say that you should do at least 60% marketing and 40% creating. And I think it's unfortunately true. I wish it weren't, but it is. And this is no exception to that rule and why it actually turned out to be a decent movie. I'm not sure what movies they did after this. I do know that the final film for the 2D animation style that they were working with was The Princess and the Frog, which I hope to get to at some point, probably sooner than later, since, you know, this season we will be going through Fat Tuesday and everything, so I'm actually adding that to my list right now. But yeah, this movie's a lot of fun. I like how they somehow found a way to mix in Hawaiian culture with science fiction and aliens, and then still throw in a human story about a social worker and trying to keep custody of your children, whether they're your siblings or not. But this movie has so much heart built into it that I think a lot of the Disney movies at this time just didn't get. So that also contributed to why this movie was good. It is definitely a fan favorite, and there's a lot of people that love this movie, and I'm one of them. So great suggestion once again, JTH/Jeremy Hastings. And yeah, I'm looking forward to what comes up next when this dude does it again.